Hello everyone, long time no see. I apologize for that. I am going through a ton of personal things that I do not wish to talk about, and I'm still going through them and will be going through them for quite some time, but I'm not going to talk about it. That's not why you're here. I just wanted to say why I was absent for a little bit, and I apologize for that. Hopefully that won't happen again. Anyway, today we are here to talk about summer reads. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me, what are some great books to read for summer? A lot of you guys have been asking me that. I don't know why, but this video will hopefully answer your question. Now, honestly, for summer reads, it honestly depends on the person. As for me, I like to read a lot of contemporary kind of girly books for summer. I don't know what it is. I just like going to the pool or beach and just reading a very lighthearted book. That's just how I am. You may be the person where you like reading a lot of gritty type of dystopian books, which is awesome. Everyone has their own preference to summer reads. So before you even venture into this video, just know that there is a ton of contemporary books I'm going to talk about. Yes, I will talk about some adventures, but most of the part is going to be about contemporary. So if you don't like it, go ahead and stop watching. I don't want any comments saying this is the worst summer reading list I've ever heard in my life. I am forewarning you so you do not do that. Let's get on to the books that solely I, consider summer reading, which are contemporary and stuff. So, yeah, you have been warned. When I go to the pool, beach, summer, outside, any type of summer reading, I like to read lighthearted books just because usually I'm with somebody, I'm never alone, so I don't really want to read a book that have really riveting points where I just cannot talk to the person because I'm so engrossed in the adventures or the dystopian side of the book. So I like to read lighthearted books so that way I can stay in conversation and, you know, watch the waves, take a break, go into the pool or beach and stuff like that. So that's why I like those books for the most part. Plus, I just really like reading contemporary in the summertime. First author I'm going to talk about that you should definitely read if you like contemporary and summertime is Sarah Dessen. She might be the queen of contemporary in my book just because she has so many amazing books. I'm just going to hold up 3 because I can't hold up all of her books. Anyway, the books I'm going to suggest for you to read are Just Listen by Sarah Dessen, The Truth About Forever, Lock and Key, and her brand new one, which I actually have right here, which is called The Moon and More. Now you can have a Sarah Dessen beach day. You can bring like 5 of her books and knock them through in like 8 hours. At least I can. She is a very good author. She's an amazing author and she just writes it so you're engrossed and it just flies by almost. These are not my 3 favorite books, I would say. These are just 3 I picked out. She has literally so many, like This Lullaby, Keeping the Moon, Dreamland, Someone Like You. So many amazing books. Any Sarah Dessen book you cannot go wrong with. So that's my #1 summer pick for you. The next author I have, which is another popular contemporary author, is Stephanie Perkins, and she has written 2 books so far, and that is Anna and the French Kiss and Lola and the Boy Next Door. Perfect summer beach reads. You'll just be like, oh, I'm so in love with these reads. Like, you will fall in love with the characters, with the interest, and everything about it. Like, oh, you can tear through these 2 books in the summertime. Trust me. Author I'm going to talk about is Cody Keplinger, one of my all-time favorites. I really love her. She's a great contemporary author. I'm just holding up 2 of her books because I don't know where the 3rd one is. This one is Shutout, and this one is A Midsummer's Nightmare. I gotta say, out of the 2, I don't know which one's my favorite. Dust's my all-time favorite, which is not included in this right now because I don't know where it's at. But they're short, they're sweet. It'll get you through a beach day for sure, and you'll just love them. You'll fall in love with it with Cody Keplinger's writing. She writes very witty, kind of sassy writing, and I love that because I am witty and sassy myself. Or at least I like to think so. A couple standalone ones. You know, you don't want a series all the time. You just want to take a quick book you can just fly through. And I'm going to suggest My Left Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. This is a very, very cute, lighthearted read. You'll love it. You'll fly through it. I flew through it. You'll fall in love with Jace. It's just an amazing, amazing, cute fly-by read. Perfect for the beach. Another standalone book that I love that I actually read during a day on my cruise was Amy Rodder's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. I flew through this in a day. Couldn't get enough of it. Wanted more. Wanted like a sequel, but it's a standalone. But it's an amazing, amazing book. It'll make you want to take a road trip immediately. So, oh, I love this book. Series type of thing we have going on is the Perfect Chemistry series, which I don't know where my Perfect Chemistry is. I think I loaned it out to a friend. But in actuality, I first read Perfect Chemistry on the beach in a day. So that should tell you that it's a perfect beach read for you or summer read for you. It's a very good, amazing contemporary series. It's comprised of 3 books. So you have Perfect Chemistry, Rules of Attraction, and Chain Reaction, which is my least favorite one of them all. But amazing, amazing series for sure. I have 2 more contemporary series I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to talk about some adventures adventure ones. The next contemporary series I have to talk about should go as no surprise that is the summer reads, because it has summer in the title and you're wondering what it is. And that is the Summer I Turned Pretty series by Jenny Han. It comprises of 3 books. The Summer I Turned Pretty, It's Not Summer Without You, and We'll Always Have Summer. Now this is a light series book, I would kind of say, but it does have kind of a deeper edge to it, so it's definitely got a little bit of drama in there for you if you're looking for that and you don't want so lighthearted book. But I flew through the series like nobody's business. Like, I love this series. It's a great series for summertime reading. It makes you want to go to the beach if you're not on the beach. And yeah, the last series I'm going to talk about is actually a very, very old series that I love, and that is The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by Anne Rothschild. I don't know if a lot of people have read this book, but it's one of my all-time favorites and one of the very first series I've ever read. And I really love it. It's about friendship, and I really think that's important to read about, you know, as people go on their lives. So this book is all about friendship, and each book is a summer, so that's even better for summer reading. And you learn more about how they grow in each book. And this book has 4 series, so you have the Sisterhood, the second, the third, the fourth. There's actually a 5th book where they're like much older, and that one's quite sad. I don't suggest reading that one for summertime. But other than that, these are amazing books. Some adventure kind of dystopian books, because I know not everybody out there likes to read contemporary for the summer. Right now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm in a very dystopian adventure mood. Like, I cannot get enough of it. That is thanks to The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I am in a book hangover, so if anybody has any suggestions for books very similar to that I have not read, please let me know, because I need it in my life right now. I'm having a big dystopian void. Anyway, so if a lot of these books I'm going to mention you've probably already read, but I'm just going to mention them because, you know, whatever. The first series, which I hope all of you have read, if not, then that's a problem, is The Hunger Games. This is the kitchen fire without the book jacket on. Yeah. But you can fly through The Hunger Games in, like, no time on the beach or summertime. It's definitely a very fast-paced adventure book. Dystopian book, you will love it. You will not want to put it down. It's one of those books that if you want to stay up late at night at 4 a.m. summertime, you can totally do it. Series that is great is The Selection by Kiera Cass. I finished this like a day in the car for a long road trip, so that should go to show you that it definitely will keep your attention, be very captivated by it. It's an amazing book, amazing series. I haven't read the second book yet, shame on me. But yeah, the next series I have talking about is Cinder by Marissa Meyer, or The Lunar Chronicles. This is also a very action-packed, fast-paced book. You will fly through it in no time. This has a second book called Scarlet, which I adore more than Cinder, but it's an amazing series. The next series I'm talking about is a very action-packed series, and that is The Maze Runner by James Dashner. And that is The Maze Runner, The Scorched Trials, and The Death Cure. I do not enjoy The Death Cure, but the first 2 books are action-packed, keep you guessing type of books, so highly recommend those. Action books. If you want some action books that you can just sit there and read, this is a series for you. Next book I'm going to talk about that I actually just kind of mentioned is actually upstairs is The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I finished this book like nobody's business, and that is a thick book. Like, I'm talking about like this thick, and that had me captivated for 100%, like 2,000%. So if you want something that'll keep your attention, that'll just make you keep guessing, that'll make your heart pound, pick that book up now. Like, don't even watch the rest of this video. Go pick that up. The Legend series by Marie Lu, definitely a good action book, much like kind of like Hunger Games almost, Divergent kind of stuff if you like that. It's definitely got that action in there for you that you will enjoy. This is Delirium. This is a kind of dystopian one, I would say. It's mostly about love, but it has tons of action. Don't be fooled just because it's about love. It's got a ton of action. Is to go without saying is Divergent by Veronica Roth. Amazing book, one of my all-time favorites. Right after Harry Potter, there is Divergent. Love this book, highly enjoy it. It's got a sequel out. The last book's coming out very soon, and yeah, it's an amazing dystopian adventure book that'll keep you guessing, that'll make you fall in love with Four, and just make you want to marry him. I was going to mention the Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices series, but those are just huge books and they are heavy, so I mean, I personally don't want to carry that heavy of a book out to the beach, and especially 5 of them, so that's just me, but if you wanted to do that, go for it. I hope this video helped out with summer reads. Hopefully I did not talk too fast, because I definitely felt like I did. I apologize for that. I wanted to talk about a lot in a short amount of time, and it's still probably a lot of time. So I hope this will help you out for your summer reads, and hopefully you'll find some good books from this and make your summer reading awesome. If any of you guys have any more video requests, please leave them in the comments below. I will read them. I read all your comments. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great summer so far, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
So dark as I yet to go to bed, and only the good book can bring me comfort, while I lay on the floor praying for rest. But in my dreams